Didn't catch the match because of your location? Proton VPN brings the stadium to you wherever you are. You can access live football, browse securely, and stream buffer-free anywhere in the world. Just click the link below or scan the code for an exclusive offer on Proton VPN today.
Bradley, Manchester United 2, Nottingham Forest 3. An embarrassing performance, a real humbler tonight.
100%. It wasn't good enough. A lot of the players aren't good enough. Let's talk about Bruno and Rashford. Yeah. And then also, Lisandro Martinez, we were just talking about it off camera. He's been absolutely shocking this season.
Well, let's start. You started at Bruno. What did you make of his performance there?
You'll have the Bruno fanboys going, oh, he scored a goal, but let's just forget about that because he was absolutely shocking. And people have said, where are the Bruno haters now after 4 games? It's not about 4 games. Can he consistently do it on a consistent basis? He can't. And I've been calling it out for 3 years. 3 years I've been saying about Bruno. He had a very good first 18 months at the club, and ever since then, his form has gone up and down like a yo-yo. He's just not been good enough. Yeah,
a really bad mistake from him, trying to pass the ball to Lenny Yoro. But then, but also the dominoes start falling though, because I tell you what, Onana, what on earth are you playing at to let that goal go in from Gibbs White? I know Bruno's given the ball away and that's put us on the back foot, but for them to score from that shot, that's back to Onana of December last year.
Well, do you know what? He's actually been pretty good.
That's what I mean. He's been really good.
But deep down, he's not good enough for Man United. I really don't think he's good enough. I think he's not got very. I think his fundamentals are very poor, and I think he makes everyone very nervous around him. I think in time we probably do need to go and get a new goalkeeper. He has been better this season, but could it have been any worse from what it was last season? If we're being really honest. And then let's talk about Lisandro because I've rated him, but I tell you what, this season he's been dreadful. And really,
what's he doing wrong?
He's not recovered from that injury. He's never really been great in the wide areas of the pitch. Like he struggles in that position. But even the passing,
he's moving it so slow. He's reluctant to pass forward. Then when he did a couple of times, he's giving it away. Yeah. Then the physicality of him trying to step in and win the ball, because obviously he's going to lack in the aerial duels. He ain't winning ground duels.
Yeah,
shocking.
There's only one positive, and that we can actually see the start of the play.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But it's exposing the players.
Yeah, of course it is. But it's probably not a bad thing. And to be fair to Ruben, he did come in and say, he said, I can't come in and promise you nice things. I'd love to do that, but one thing you will see, and I guarantee you'll see the start of the play, which we can see. And he said there will be a storm. So
this is it, literally. Storm wherever it is today.
Yeah. But that's probably not a good thing. But do you know one thing is that we Ten Hag spent 700 million, and what we can't do with Ruben Amorim now is we need to learn our lesson. We tried to sign every single player from Ajax, and I tried to sign everyone from the Netherlands. What I don't want to see now is talks about Victor Gyökeres and Diamonde and Clenda.
Maybe just Gyökeres, maybe just him.
Yeah, but you can make the one
just
off.
Just one, yeah. But I get you think don't go back and try and raid Sporting to replicate that.
Do you know what it is? It's Ruben's gone, and they've lost 2 league games now, and we lost 5-1 to Arsenal. Because if that Sporting team was amazing, we wouldn't have got Ruben Amorim. We would have signed a whole Sporting team but they're not good enough. They're good enough for their respective league, which is the Portuguese league. But I'm not being disrespectful to their league, but the Premier League is
you can't just go and buy the Sporting players, put them in Man United, and then we can win the league here. It's not going to happen.
We're bringing in Ruben to think his style can be good enough to impose ourselves to be a dominant force. But you have to bring in players that are good enough for the Premier League, for our respective league, not their respective league.
I agree. In terms of our squad, what do you see in it? When you see who can survive in it, and is this another indication as to why this squad needs major work, like dismantling again for this manager?
Well, another important thing now is us as fans, me, every United fan, we need to drop Now Player FC. Drop it. Fans will like Garnacho, fans will like Dalot, fans will like De Ligt, fans will like whoever. But if they're not good enough and they don't suit the system, they need to go. And I'm a big fan of Dalot, but Dalot does not suit this system. If Real Madrid come in with 50 million, I'd snap my hand off for it, because we have to go and get it, because we need to bring in specialist wing backs for that role. It's the most important part of the team, because really the rest of it is quite rigid. It stays in the same position, whereas the wing backs, they're up corner flag to corner flag. They need to be total quality, and so do them 2 number 10s, and the 2 number 10s and the wing backs especially are not good enough at the club.
Going on to City, Victoria Plzeň. It's hard to keep rotating, keep trying the same things, because this is the sufferation, right? This is what we've got to do. We've got to keep going.
Well, do you know what? We're a weird team, right? And I think like we'll win games that we don't expect, and then we'll lose games that we don't expect. So we probably expected not to batter Nottingham, we expected to get a win, and then we got beat. Don't actually be surprised if we beat City, but don't be surprised if we get battered. You don't know which way it's going to go, because we're a weird team.
Weird team. Nice one, Brad.